Welcome back to the SSL Family Dad channel. Today I'm going to show you how to turn these into this. One of the things I have always wanted to do as part of our homesteading operation here is make our own oil at home from various sources. There's lots of different things you can use to make oil. Oil comes from lots of different vegetables and other products. We've been able to make our own pig lard from our pigs, which was great for cooking and uses all kinds of things. But what I really wanted to do is make some kind of a light cooking oil that we could use for baking and other types of, just frying pans and frying foods and other things like that. And this was actually why I, at the farm, planted a huge sunflower patch. So when I stumbled upon this very inexpensive, light commercial style oil press on vevor.com, I just had to have it. So this is something that I just recently have gotten, and I've been trying out different things, and it's been working really, really well. It's a very heavy duty, well-built little machine, and I'll show you what it can do. I'm going to be making sunflower and safflower oil today. So sit back and enjoy while we put this together and make some oil. Is the vevor oil press. This would be considered a light duty commercial appliance. It's made for continuous use. So you could just pile seeds in here and just run and run and run and run and run. So I did two different kinds of seeds. I did sunflower seeds first, and then I did safflower seeds second, the white seeds. Basically how this works, there's just a hopper on the top. And then as you open this up, there's actually a heating element right on the top here. So most things that I've tried so far with seeds anyway, they require the heat. And what it does, it heats up this big steel pipe here that holds a ton of heat. And this is just a guide really to guide the extractions, the part you don't want, into a container. And then there's this cylinder here, and it just has a tapered corkscrew in it. And so that's forcing the seeds thinner and thinner and thinner and thinner. And then right here at the bottom, there's some slots where the oil will come out. And then it just keeps forcing it down until it's just this tiny little crack right here. And then that's where the shells or the pulp of the seed or whatever you're pressing comes out at the end there. And so you can do a cold press without the heat for softer seeds and materials, or you can do a hot press for things that are shelled, like the sunflower seeds. What I was using here is just black oil sunflower seeds. This is actually just bird seed. You can buy it in bulk up at the farm store. You can use different kinds of sunflower seeds. Of course, you can get a better source of organic seeds that are a lot better for you, or you can also get shelled seeds. So you can get a bag of without the shells, and that actually your oil will come out a lot more clear and a little bit better if you don't have the shells on there. But of course, I'm not going to sit here and shell all these. So that was the cheapest way to go. And what you end up with is this super dry stuff you could use for, small animal bedding. You could feed it to chickens, and of course, it's going to make great compost. This would also make great worm composting or worm food if you have a vermicomposting setup. So everything's just in the sink here to get clean, but it comes with this little screen, it comes with a funnel, and it comes with a little pot to catch the oil. And I was also just using a piece of, this is actually maple syrup filter, pre-filter, when I do our maple syrup. I just cut a piece of this off one of our cone filters. They're cheap. This one was kind of worn out, and so I use that as like a pre-filter. So that helps a little bit get some of the little extra solids out. You could filter this a couple times if you really wanted to, but I'll kind of show you what I've been doing that seems to work. So here's the two that I did today. This is the sunflower oil, pretty dark. And again, if you had those seeds shelled, it wouldn't look like this. It'd look a lot more clean and clear. But what happens is after you let this sit in the refrigerator for about a day, it separates. So all the sediment kind of floats to the bottom, and then you could just pour this off the top, and then you have a nice clean oil. It looks pretty nice there once it's kind of settled out. So you can obviously filter it a little bit more, or just let it settle out. And I just use it like that. You can just pour it off the top, and the sediment kind of stays at the bottom. Same with the safflower oil. This is a lot more clear. It's a lighter color, and it's a little thicker, it seems like. And this doesn't have quite as much sediment on it, but you can see after this sits in the refrigerator, it's nice and clear. And all that sediment went to the bottom. Now, I did not use a pre-filter with these ones, with the first ones that I did, the safflower and the sunflower here. So I expect there to be a lot less sediment in these ones, but there'll still be some, I'm sure. Being able to make this right in the kitchen has been pretty cool. It's been kind of a fulfillment of something I've wanted to do for a very long time. So I'm super happy with this process, and I'm excited to try other things. We actually have an olive tree or bush growing downstairs, and at some point I'm hoping it produces some olives for us. I'd love to make olive oil, and I'd love to try making other oils from peanuts or other types of produce. Let me know what you think. What are some things we can make oil from that would be beneficial? There's lots of different health benefits to different kinds of oils, and there's lots of different uses for them. So love to hear from you guys on what you think of the Vevor oil press. Go check that out. Of course, I'll put a link in the description. I think there's a discount code that they have offered as well for this particular machine, and so you can check that out. They have a couple different versions that are priced a little lower or a little higher depending on what you want to use it for. So reach down and hit that thumbs up button for me. Subscribe if this is your first time here to the channel. Love to have you tag along, and as always, guys, thanks for watching. Have a good one.